The weather report is calling for up to 8 inches of snow, wind gusts of up to 45 miles an hour, and sub-zero wind chills. We're going camping. Hey guys, Randy here. We're getting ready to head out on an adventure. It just snowed last night and this morning, dumping about 7 inches of snow here. We've been working hard on the Gladiator for the last few weeks here. We got the bed rack built, we got the rooftop tent on, and today we got the traction boards on as well. So I'm hoping we don't get stuck or anything and have to use them, but they're there in case we do need them this time. I got my boy Jordan with me here today.
Hello.
Jordan, how do you feel about going camping in the snow?
I feel like it's a bad idea.
Despite how Jordan felt about this trip, we proceeded. I did a lot of traditional camping with my dad growing up, and I've wanted to be able to share those type of experiences with my own kids. This is the first time out in our rooftop tent, and I'm really loving sharing this kind of adventure with my son, Jordan. Well, we stopped at the store here to get some Swiss Miss hot chocolate. I got a snow shovel as well, because we left home without a snow shovel. But man, as we came over the mountain there, Shade Mountain, the wind really picked up, and you can see off in the distance here that it's still snowing up on the mountain. When I called for a camping permit, I was strongly cautioned by the park rangers of the store moving in. They informed me that they do not do recovery if we were to get stuck, but they also gave us permission to have a campfire, even though it's technically fire season. We are at RB Winter State Park, and officially from here on out, we are on no winter maintenance roads. Okay, so I may have misjudged the height of the camera stand a little bit on that one, but thankfully it was okay because we're actually using my phone to shoot this. It's halfway damn down there, Jor. So far so good. It hasn't been really a hard drive at all. As we drove through the Bald Eagle State Forest, we saw a couple other four-wheel drive vehicles out enjoying the snow, including another person who appeared to be camping as well. Weather has suddenly changed on us here. It's really windy, it's blowing. I'm not sure if it's actually snowing up here
or if it's the trees.
If it's just right, the runoff from the trees. I think it could be that because it's blowing pretty good. We need to get to our campsite. It is getting dark quickly and we need to go get set up. So we're gonna head up Engle Road here. We're gonna go right up that way, and I don't know, it looks like maybe somebody's been up there, but if we're gonna have a problem, this is gonna be it. I've been anticipating the drive up Engle Road all day. It's a little bit of a shelf road going up the mountain to Black Gap Vista. I figured if there would be an issue anywhere, this road would be it. Here we are. This is our campsite. We're at Black Gap Vista. Man, it is so snowy up here. I can't see a thing.
It certainly looks different when you can't see a yard in front of you.
Yeah. So this is our campsite right here in front of us. And I think we're gonna pull in and set up camp here. cold up here. I think it's probably about 18 degrees or so. A little chilly. So I think we're gonna set up the tent here, and Jor, why don't you go find some firewood? See if you can find some firewood for us, and we'll see if we can get
weather.
Yeah, it's gonna be underneath the snow. See what you can find.
After setting up the tent, I teamed up with Jordan to find firewood. The wood we did find was indeed under the snow and difficult to light. I had anticipated this though and brought a torch with to help light the fire.
Well, we finally got our fire going. Man, I knew it was going to be a challenge because of all the snow here, and we had a hard time finding wood to begin with. Of course, it was under the snow, wet, and it did not want to dry out at all. It did not want to light at all. I anticipated that a little bit. I brought a torch with me, and even with the torch and cardboard, I brought some cardboard too to try to help it light. And even with that, it was really hard to light, but we finally have it going a little bit here, enough to hopefully get our supper going here. We have ravioli and SpaghettiOs tonight. Hopefully we can heat them up enough here. If not, I have the camp stove with me as well. Jordan is back in the truck here. He got a little cold. His feet got cold waiting for the fire, and so he hopped in the truck to get a little warm here.
Damn, Joey.
How you holding up? Did you get warm yet?
My feet are starting to get feeling.
You're starting to get feeling back in your feet. And we finally got our ravioli heated up on the fire. It's not real warm, but the fire's out, and this is warmer than it is outside. So
That's true.
it feels good to have something kind of warm in our bellies. It's 14 degrees outside. It is freezing, so we came and kind of retreated to the truck here to sit in the heat for a little bit.
I actually wanted to stay outside.
Yeah, Jordan wanted to stay outside, but no, it's just too cold out there. We're gonna get the heater up in the tent here in a little bit, and it is just windy, and we can't really keep a fire going tonight. We're about out of the wood that we had, so I think as soon as we finish up our supper here, we're gonna head up to the tent and get the heat running and call it a night. We got the little buddy heater going, and it's warming up quite nicely in here. I just came up, and it's a lot warmer up here than what it is outside. A lot warmer. So that's definitely a welcome relief. We'll see you in the morning.
It was a long and sleepless night. The wind was blowing, and the heater was barely enough to take the bite off of the cold. Our second and last 1-pound propane bottle was almost empty, so at 3:30, after 6 hours of enduring the cold, we broke camp and headed home. Something interesting happened to me, camping in these extreme conditions. In the moment, I was very aware of the seriousness of the situation and thinking, man, I don't know if I ever want to do this again. A couple days later, looking back though, I'm thinking, man, that was an amazing experience and I need to do that again. And somehow today I feel a little more alive because I experienced that.
We're about to take the polar plunge. Yeah! We are at home. We packed up camp about 3:30 this morning. So I think we actually went to bed about 8:25, 8:30 last night and slept about 6 hours, if you want to call it sleeping. It was pretty rough. So we're kind of assessing what went wrong last night and what we need to do moving forward to make it a more enjoyable experience the next time. Jordan, what would you say? What are some things we need to work on next time?
New sleeping bag, new heater, insulate the tent.
Great suggestions. So yeah, it was cold. We were facing really high winds last night, ripping down through the mountainside in the valley there right next to us. Sub-zero wind chills. It was about 12 degrees this morning when we started packing up camp. Our little buddy heater, it took the bite off of the air, but I could tell as soon as that first propane bottle ran out, and I put a second propane bottle on there. That's all we had, so we were actually about to run out of fuel on the second propane bottle. And so at that point, we were up there for about 6 hours, and we started to pack up camp. Came home, and Jordan wanted to get in the hot tub because he was freezing.
Yes.
I don't know that we'll ever actually be fully prepared. All we can do is work on one thing at a time, and we do one adventure, we critique it, we do things a little bit better for the next time, we prepare a little bit more for the next time. We really appreciate you guys viewing our videos and stuff. We were a brand new YouTube channel about 4 months ago, and we're up to about 60 subscribers right now, so we really appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now.
Like the video, and we might just do this again.
Yeah, we will be doing it again, and we're going to be upgrading our equipment, making improvements a little bit at a time. So, hey, follow our journey. We'll see you next time, guys.